Hello, I'm back, and hopefully part two will be much more clear, and we won't have any issues. Got an issue? Here's a tissue. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I restarted the video. If you saw the first one, if you didn't see the first one, excuse me, I restarted the video because I was having some issues with it being really blurry, and that's no bueno, guys. So hopefully everything will be a little bit better this time. And if you did not catch the first video, what I am doing, Haven was in the first one, but he is all tucked in for bed now. But what I'm doing is altering this little paintable wooden set that we picked up from Joann's a couple of years ago, and we've just never gotten around to doing it. So we wanted to kind of paint it and make it look cool and put it together so we can have a little haunted house. And yeah, so I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And hopefully everything is going to go well this time. All I've really done so far is I've added some of this Brea Reese texture sand to the rooftops because I wanted to get a lot of really cool texture. This is the product. I don't know what it's focusing on, but it's my goodness, come on. But yeah, this is the product. I got it at Hobby Lobby last year, maybe, on clearance, and it's just some really cool, like, sandy stuff. It's like little the smallest little pebbles ever. And I'm going to add another layer because I really love the texture of them. And I want to build up a lot of cool textures on this house and make it look really cool and spooky and fun. And I'm doing all of this. Well, I'm doing this before I add the layer of black gesso to the house. So just put and I'm using Liquitex Matte Gel Medium. I love that stuff. But you can use PVA glue. You could use Mod Podge if you wanted, but it's really runny. I would suggest that if you didn't have the matte medium, you use something a bit more dense. You can use texture paste as well if you have that. You can use gesso if you have to. I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can use to stick things down if you don't have matte medium. So I'm just going to take the sand and drip it down there. As I said before, please excuse my unkempt nails. I am not a nail person, guys, and I ain't got time for that. But mostly I'm just not a nail person. So. But actually, the whole chipped nail look is pretty on trend right now. At least it was in New York Fashion Week this year. It's crazy because they were painting the models' nails to look as if they were had chipped nail polish on them. And I'm like, hey, I've had that style for years, guys. What you talking about? Yeah. So, hi. How are you? I just jumped right in and started working on this. Excuse me. I'm adding another layer of this texture sand to the rooftop. Who's with me? Let me change the chat so I can see what you're saying. And just sprinkling this on. Create a really nice thick layer. Make it super fun and textured. It's only you again. I'm glad it's you. Thank you, Jen. I don't know if you were here last time, but I restarted. And I hope that it works this time because, hey, April. What's it look like, guys? Am I good? I really hope so. Sorry it took me so long. I had to get Haven to bed. I'm just adding, oh, that's great. So yeah, I'm adding this second layer and you can see how much more dimensional it is. So let me clean this mess here. I guess it would make better sense if I did all three of them and then dried it with the dryer, huh? Maybe I'll do that. Gosh, this stuff is incredibly messy. I'm trying my best not to like get it everywhere, but it's just getting everywhere. Okay, yeah, I guess no, I'm gonna go ahead and dry it because I'm so scared I'm gonna knock it and mess it up. Heat gun, guys. What is it, baby? Haven. He's trying his best to stay up late. Oh, it's okay. He was reading a book, trying to get sleepy. And I'm just gonna try to. What is it, sweetheart?
Where did you put my bookmark?
It's with your book fair stuff. Just get a piece of paper, okay? And then go. Love you. I'll try to get this done pretty fast so we can go on to the painting part. I'm putting it on a lot thicker than I was the first time, but what I don't like about that is that it's covering these holes, and I didn't want to try to keep those. But I could, when it's all said and done, I could always poke them back with like a little toothpick or something. How are y'all tonight? What are you doing? Jen, how was your anniversary? I don't know if I told you, but happy anniversary. Well, belated. If I didn't. Making some tags for what? Calico. Oh, cool. Sweet. Oh my gosh, that last journal that you made, I'm still swooning over that thing. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. I am going to do both of these at once. So I can't wait to see what you do next. You are welcome. Thank you for being an inspiration. I thought it was one of my favorite things about that journal is the fact that you represented the Gothic style in a way that I think that most people aren't used to seeing it, and I just think that's so wonderful because it's not. Gothic doesn't always have to be this dark black sort of deal, you know, and you did it so well, dude. Wow. I'm telling you, I'm blown away. Blown away. Seriously, though. Love it. Plug for Pink Oddbird, you guys, if you're watching later, because I know it's just us now, but, oh, reconnected there. I'll try to remember to link it below, dude. And yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Sold, of course, but still worth a look because it's, oh my gosh, just so much inspiration. Okay. Just gonna clean off my little plastic palette knife here. And we will do the rest. Well, it doesn't seem like it was much of a challenge for you. But you're welcome. Thank you for the inspiration. Max! Shh! Sorry, y'all. It's a mess. In there trying to play. Come here! Get in here. What are you doing? The baby's trying to go to sleep. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be a quiet doggy. No. Come lay down. Max. Come here. I want to just take the bottle and pour it all on there, but it's just gonna make a huge giant mess, so that's why it's taking so long, y'all. Because this stuff just, Oh my gosh, Haven stuck his finger in the bottle earlier to get some, and it all spilled over. It was insane. It's like almost like microbeads actually. But it's worth it because I think that it looks so cool. I kind of wish I had like some bigger like art stones that, oh, you know what, guys? I'm sitting here pinching this out, and I have some really good. If you go by Tuesday morning, those of you that are near one and you see these, grab them. There's actually 6. There was 6 in here. I took 2 out to use for my sequins mixes. But oh my gosh, these have come. They've come in so handy. Why have I not been doing this? What is wrong with me? I completely forgot that I had these. Hello. This is so much easier. Oh my gosh. And look how perfect and tiny little spoon is. But yeah, I bought those because I was using a metal spoon to get my sequin mixes out of the little bowls that I was using, and it was causing it wasn't helping with the static electricity because sequins have so much static in them. And I was like, okay, let's see if a wooden spoon will be any different. And yeah, they work really great for that. So, but man, they work for everything. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it. And it was 6 of them for $1.49. So pretty great deal. DIY craft by Flomo? I don't know what that is, but yeah. I don't know where they sell this stuff at either because, which I don't get to go to Michael's. Maybe they sell that kind of stuff at Michael's, but I don't see them anywhere else. I don't see them at my Joann's and stuff. So, not that brand. Okay. Big old mess. Oh my gosh. Mixed media is such tedious work. Oh, no, I didn't, you guys. Oh my gosh. April is probably laughing so hard right now. Oh my gosh. I've been trying to avoid that the whole time, and look what I did. Holy cow. Alright. I gotta have a, oh my gosh. I gotta have a cleanup intermission. Give me just a minute. Crap. I swear I'm the clumsiest person in the freaking world. Oh my god. Alright, move, little spiders. I knew it. I knew you were laughing at me. Oh god. You guys, I am the clumsiest person that you will ever know. I'm telling you right now, I was being so careful. I was being so careful. And I knocked it over anyway. What the hell? Oh, sorry, what the heck? Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to say that. Okay. Oh, what's the easiest way to do this? Crap. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm nervous now. Okay, let's see if I can hold a big mess. Okay, oh my gosh. Cue 5 minutes of trying to clean up a little bit of like freaking art sand. Oh gosh. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I hope everybody is having a good laugh. Oh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Lid. Immediately. Okay. This is baby wipes. Holy guacamole. Okay. Gotta clean off my beautiful glass mat. Ay, ay, ay. See if I can get the 1,000 up off of the table that I spilled. You guys, that was ridiculous. Anyway, what's the theme of the journal you're making, April? What you doing, Jen? Okay. So sorry, you guys. Also, I'm really sorry for the glare. Again, I have to, that's the only place I can put the lamp. So, until I get light boxes and stuff, when I have proper craft room soon, we got a glare. So, I hope it's not too bad. Hallowed felines? Ooh. Do like creepy cats. That sounds fun, actually. Okay. Of course. That's cool though. I like it. It sounds like a really fun theme to work with. I'm going to use the heat gun now, okay? Actually, I can believe that I spilled all that stuff, but man, just wasted like 6 minutes trying to clean up. But I'm done with the rooftops now, so we can start painting. Which is fun. Sorry, it's just gonna take a minute to dry. I put a thick layer on this time, so it's gonna take just a little bit longer. if you can see, but when I get the heat gun really close, it puffs up the matte medium. See? Which is really cool, and when it dries, it will go down some, but not all the way. So that's going to add an even thicker texture, which I think is super cool. But basically it's just like, it's bubbling. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but it looks cool. So I've done it before. I mean, not with the art sand, but making the matte medium bubble like that. Pretty neat. This is a pretty neat texture. Yeah, I think that's good enough. No, it's not embossing powder. It's just matte medium, matte gel medium with this the stuff I just spilled. It's called Texture Sand. Let me see if I can get the label off for you. It's basically like sand. It's like little itty bitty pebbles, similar to the size of microbeads, but not quite as tiny. Well, they're actually almost the same size as microbeads. Add paint, create dimension. But I have added this stuff to, the first time I used it, I actually added it in with the with some texture paste, I believe. And yeah, it just creates this really gritty sand-like texture. It's the same stuff that I used on the ocean tag. I used some of it on the ocean tag that I made not too long ago. Where is it? Here it is. This tag here, I added it, I mixed it with micro beads. Come on. Down at the bottom here. There we go. I mixed it with the micro beads here, and then added it here. So it kind of just looks like sand. But I don't have like any art stones or anything, so I figured I'd use that for creating texture. Thought it would be fun. So I'm just going, this isn't completely dry yet, but it's almost dry, and I'm gonna start from the bottom up painting the house. And use this one, and I'm just gonna start with some heavy black gesso as a base, and then I'll end up going over the top of that, probably with this carbon, the crackle paste on top when I'm done. But I thought it might be cool if I used this. It's the same brand as the little sand stuff. It's Glossy Dimension. It's just texture paste. Oops. But I wanted to see my gosh, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. I wanted to see what kind of neat stencils that I have that may look cool on the house. I've just got my notebook over here. See what I've got. I don't know that I have like any wood. I don't think I have a wood grain stencil. I have a wood grain stamp. Could use that. Maybe just one of the Tim Holtz. Let's see what I got here. Maybe use one of the Tim Holtz texture ones, like this one, perhaps. The one with the lines. I think that'll work pretty good. Whoops. See that? I think that'll work. I mean, they're spaced out a little bit more than I would like, but I mean, it creates the effect, so you know, that's all we need. I wish I had it in. I forgot I had this. I have a brick one. What should I use, you guys? What do you think? We can use lines, and I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I don't think I have anything with in the Dylusions ones that I have. I don't have many of those. So yeah, I don't have anything good. So it's okay. Which one should I use? I'm thinking this one, but I also have this little miniature brick one. I put those there. You guys can tell me what you think, and I'll start gessoing the house. I'm gonna sit down so I can't see your chat. Like I said, this is just gesso, so it's going to be my primer layer. I mean, that's what gesso is. It's a primer. But of course, you can use it for many other things, but especially because this is wood, as if I were painting on a canvas, I would want to prime my canvas. So I'm just going to paint this up. Oh, and the insides of the window panes, I am going to paint those yellow. So I want to try to avoid getting black on them, even though I probably will here and there, but that's okay. I can try to cover it up, but yeah, basically I'm just priming it, and then, like, you know, especially when I start to add the texture with the texture paste, maybe some of the black will show through, maybe not. Because like I said, I was thinking about, or maybe I could just leave the background, the gesso color, and do the stenciling in like the dark gray. I don't know. We'll see. Did anybody see the haunted house that Stacy built from Pink Poodle Crafts? That thing was so cool, man. She built it from scratch, from like, I didn't watch the whole video, but from what I saw, I saw the end result, and I saw parts of when she was building it, because it was like a 4 or 5 part video, like a live stream. And she used freaking cardboard boxes and like, she has a die cutting machine, so I think she was using like this thin metal, like plate stuff. I don't know how to explain what was it she was using. It was like tape. It was I don't know, drywall tape or something, but it was like metal. And so she would put it on a piece of paper and then run it through her Big Shot with an embossing folder, and so it embossed the metal tape, and it was so cool. And that's what she used to put on the roof. I was like, man, I need me an embossing, a Big Shot, because that looked so fun. But yeah, it turned out really, really cool. And I think she embossed like the paper that she glued to the sides of it to like make it look like wood or whatever. I thought it was neat. But it took her a long time to make it. That's why I wasn't able to watch all the videos. Anyway, I just thought it was really neat. There's so many ways you can make stuff like this. That one lady, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't think of the name of the channel. What is it? She's the lady that makes all of the cool, like, fairy houses and stuff, and she uses recycled items like Coke bottles, and she uses a lot of like drinking bottles, like 2-liter bottles and stuff, and as her base, and then she builds around it using clay and like paper mache and stuff like that, and she creates these insanely gorgeous like fairy houses and stuff like that for her garden and for like, decorations for Christmas and whatnot. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I'll try to link that too if I can remember to do so. But if you're curious, just remind me later and I'll send you the link to her channel, because she is very, very creative and very talented too. It takes a lot of time to create projects like that. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And I'll watch your channel from time to time. So yeah, but she does those a lot, like all the time. Like, it's not the only videos she does, but I think it's the majority of them is using recycled materials to create like the little houses and such. Oh my gosh, she made this fairy house one time, and she used this paper mache mix that she created herself, and she gosh, what's it called? She like molded the paper mache and stuff while it was wet, like as if it were clay, which you can do if it's thick enough, and created like this stone texture. It looked like real stone, you guys. It was, oh my gosh, it was so neat. I love watching people do stuff like that. It's so inspiring to me. I've always loved doing stuff like that. And I love working with clay, even though I haven't done it in forever and a day. But it's definitely one of my favorite mediums to work with. I took 4 years of ceramics in college, and I loved it. But I also had a really fantastic professor, so the most challenging part of ceramics and pottery is working on the throwing wheel. For me, it requires such immense control and patience. But once you get good at it, you know throw them out just like that. But it's not that I had a hard time with it. It's just it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice to get good at it. I had a classmate who actually in my ceramics class, not in my pottery class, but he started making ocarinas years and years ago, which is like an ancient musical instrument. It's similar to like a flute, I guess, would be the most popular instrument anyway. But it's shaped like a gourd almost, and oh my gosh, they sound beautiful. It's sort of like, it kind of reminds me of like the seashell instruments that they make, the little seashell wind instruments they make. But anyway, he started like molding ocarinas from clay, and now he's famous. It's like so cool. But yeah, just always thought that was so neat. It's like paper. Clay is. You can do anything with it. Possibilities are endless. I'm almost done with the front here, and I am going to go down the sides and stuff, because if I'm going to paint it, I don't want, I don't want like the side to not be painted, so I'll do that too. Keep picking up the little pieces. You know what? I was thinking it's going to be really hard to paint yellow inside of these window panes. So right now, at this very moment, I've changed my mind about that. But since I'm going to be adding the vellum behind it, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. That would be too ridiculously tedious, and I think unnecessary. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to I'm using the gesso out of the lid, by the way. There's a lot in here, and I'm going to go and mix this up really well, and then get down into the crevices of the window panes. Actually, while I have so much paint on this brush, I can do the sides. I'm going to get a smaller brush to go in the crevices of the window panes, I think. I can't believe I spilled that stuff earlier. That was so funny. By the way, I think it's time for me to add something else to the giveaway box. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to add. So, I believe I'm going to do that in the next video. Hope everybody's excited about that. Because by the time these videos are done, there's going to be so much stuff in that box. Trying to get in these little hearts. Let's see if you guys are, what you guys talking about. Brick. Macarena? Why? Hey, Macarena. Macarena. I'm not going to try to sing the words and embarrass myself. Hey, Macarena. Oh my gosh, the stuff that was popular when we were young. Oh, Ocarina. Ocarina. OC Macarena. Oh, before I was rudely interrupted by YouTube. I'm not going to provide you guys with this information if you're interested, because it's actually really cool. He got like super big with creating those. I think he, like, even when we were in college, when he started making them, it seems like he went and played somewhere, like in DC or something, like, because of course he can play it. I mean, you shouldn't make it if you're not going to play it, but yeah, he can play it really well. And it was so cool because, like, our ceramics professor would let him, like, play it for us and stuff. We'd, like, sit around and have lunch together and listen to him play. It's just really cool. The teacher that I had was very, he's passed away now, which is really, really sad, because he was one of the best teachers I've ever had, ever. But, he was just an inspirational teacher who, like, one of those teachers that would, like, nurture your abilities and your talents and, like, really go above and beyond to teach you all that they could. I was what was called a work study. I don't know if you guys had that in college, which this was in a community college, but I was his work study for 2 years, and it was basically a way for students to help out the teachers or help out, you know, in areas of the school in any way that they could. But the teacher had to request you specifically. They had to request a student, you know, if you wanted to do it or if they needed someone. But work studies, you know, basically I was making like nothing. It was literally like $3 or $4 an hour, and you could only have like so many hours per week, and it wasn't a lot. But I was his work study for 2 years, so I got to get the inside scoop on a lot of the processes and stuff like that. And like, because like part of my thesis studies and stuff like that, to like teach the class and do all that good stuff. So he also allowed me to have that type of knowledge and practice, which was really fun. I remember one day, I think it was in my 3rd year, I had to teach the 1st year students how to mix clay. Big thing with him, like, you didn't if you didn't know how to the process for mixing clay, then you didn't need to be there because it was very important. We made all of our clay from scratch. And oh my god, I don't even know if I can remember it now. 10 pounds of red art, 50 pounds of gold art, 10 pounds of coarse grog, 5 pounds of coarse grog, 10 pounds of fine grog. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you mix like all these different marbles and water. And anyway, I had to teach the first year classes how to mix clay. And like he was judging me and stuff like that. It was really cool. And also nerve-wracking. But it taught me a lot. Anyway, enough with the stories. Yeah, I'm almost done with this. You said Macarena. I wish the chat thing would stay on. But yeah, anyway, before I got off on tangents, my point was that I will share his information with you if he is still doing what he's doing. If he still has his website up and running and all that good stuff. So I think I got all the sides pretty good, at least on this part, except for this middle part, which is going to be pretty difficult. Oh my gosh, got way too much paint. Oh my gosh, how fun would that be? I would have loved to do that, something like that. By the way, there's a new season of Skin Wars on Netflix, and I cannot wait to watch it. I got so hooked on that show, and then there was nothing for like 2 years. But special effects makeup is my favorite. I love makeup, but oh my gosh, special effects makeup is so cool. It's so amazing the things that they can do. What's that other show? What's the other show, Janine? I know you know it. I'm obsessed with it and I can't even think of the name of it. But it's the one where they have the challenges and they have to oh my gosh, they have to stay in this building. Face Off. Yes, thank you. I freaking am obsessed with Face Off. Oh my gosh. I think the year before last, I made my husband watch so much Face Off. It was so fun. Which he likes it too, but I don't think he likes it as much as I do. I love that show. I could watch that all the time. Just all the time. But like, I even find inspiration with that kind of stuff, man, because oh my gosh, anything with Jim Henson attached to it. Period. He is just the man. Was. He's passed away now, isn't he? Is he? I don't know. What? The same Big Bird that's been Big Bird? Sad police. Man, that's crazy. He was like the star of the show. But I mean, my lord, if it's the same guy, imagine how old he is. He's got to retire sometime. But lord, how are you going to find somebody else to speak the same voice as Big Bird? Because I mean, yeah, there's imitators, but you know, ain't nobody ever going to have that exact cadence and everything. Oh, wow, that's amazing. It's amazing that he's that old. I have to sit down again, guys. Sorry. Live stream's been killing my back. No, I got the ghost. Hopefully. Where I can have a laptop or a tablet set up so I can see what's going on. And a real camera. Wow, it's taking a really long time to paint this sucker. Anyway, I told you guys this was going to be a chill video because I haven't done one in 2 weeks and I just wanted to hang out. So here we are hanging out. And I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and say there may be another. We may continue this through tomorrow, which will be fine with me. I would like to finish this and have Haven back on to do the, put the little guys on there and stuff, because that's something he'll really enjoy doing, and I know he doesn't want to miss out on that. I'm not going to worry about poking these holes back through, even though I really wanted to keep them, but it'll be okay. You can see them on the back at least, so. I'm not going to worry about all the texture stuff on the back. I'm just going to leave it all black. And I think that'll be fine. I'm trying not to zone out. I'm trying to keep conversation going, but it's so easy for me to do that. Once I get going on a project, I'll kind of zone out, zombie out, go into creative mode. While the black gesso is out, I'm also gonna paint the base because I want that to just be all black. Nothing special for that one, just gonna paint it black. Because I think we're gonna end up gluing some moss onto it. Yes, more moss incorporated into another project because I just love it. I just think it looks so cool on everything. And you're gonna see even more moss on Christmas stuff. I think I'm actually gonna do one of the Christmas projects this year that I wanted to do last year, but I didn't get around to it. But it was a really fun little sentiment blocks that I made using wooden alphabet blocks that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I altered them, and it turned out looking so cool. and it was really easy and cheap to make, because like all of the stuff that I used to alter it, I already had bought anything for that. Like I used the paint, I used a little bit of paper that I had, I used like some flower sticks, pick things that I had already had, little pieces that I collected from the flea market and stuff. There's some like glue sticking out here. Trying to get into there. And get that painted as well. Okay, did I get it all? I think so. Nope, I didn't. And I still have to do the inside of the window panes. The little, I'm going to need a smaller brush for the smaller windows. There was so much gesso in this lid, oh my goodness. Yeah, I am not going to bother trying to paint it yellow, because if I'd wanted to do that, if you want to do that, if you are altering something like this, you should do it beforehand, because if I try to go in with yellow now, I'm going to get it everywhere, and I'll have to go right back over it with the black, which would basically just be redundant, so not even gonna try it. I was not thinking about that. Still on? Yeah, I'm still on. Make sure there aren't any like globs around the edges of these. It's almost like a snow-capped roof now, isn't it? The house black. Okay, so can do that part later. Hi, Stacy. Oh, bye, Jen. I hope you have a good night. Sorry, I just stood up. Yay, I'm so glad you came back, girl. Thank you. I'm still going. I hope, is everything still clear, you guys? I sure hope so. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to grab a smaller brush and do the insides of the window panes. Maybe this one. Just going to use this little guy here. Okay. Some water. We can, I think we'll take a little short intermission in just a few. I need to get some water. Alright, so I'm just going to finish the insides of these. I guess when I edit the video later, I'm gonna put from start to finish on it. Or something like that so people know it's gonna be a long one. Just making sure I get it in like the little corners here, because some of them aren't coming through too well. A little gloss off. Okay, now I just have to do this little one at the top here. Yeah, me too. I wanted to make one last year so badly, and I just I didn't have the time. Which I didn't have a lot of supplies for like paper crafts anyway, so I just didn't get around to it. And I really wanted to make one this year too, and guess what? Yep, I ain't got the time to do it, so I'm with you, girl. I am so with you. But we could make one anytime we want, really. Of course, it's more fun to do it during the season. But see, now, after I finish this series, I'm going to have to start on the couple of fall things. No, actually, I don't know if I'm going to do anything for fall or not. I may just jump straight into Christmas. But I can't stand that, though, because I love Thanksgiving and everything autumn. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little something, but then it's Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. And I have like 2 big projects going on right now. So, okay, I'm gonna pull this away so I can see better. Make sure I got every part. No, I missed some. Um, Gosh, I can't see. Okay, I think I got it all now. No, I still do the top part of them. Ugh. Earlier, Haven was like, "Nah, Mom, I'm out. I am done with this." It's okay, though. He'll be here for the fun part when we add all the other little things to it. I know you guys like it when he gets on here. He's such a silly little goose. All right. Get the couple of spots I've missed. Paint the base. Paint the base of a couple of the little wood veneer pieces that we have, the little character. And I also need to paint the roof. And I need to paint the base of the ghost. And then add the texture paste to the front of the house. I mean, you guys think brick would look better. Stacy, we were trying to, well, I asked everybody to help me decide whether or not to go with like a wood slats. So I would use this stencil. I'm going to have some black texture paste that I think I'm going to mix some white paint into to add texture to the front of the house, or the bricks, little miniature bricks. I think they were saying bricks, which I'm down with either one. So, alright, let me make sure. That's me, literally me. Well, Jen said bricks. I didn't see April's response. Oh my gosh, and also, haha, you missed, I spilled this bottle of the stupid texture sand everywhere. And it's still like everywhere, you guys. Keep sticking to the paint. I think I got everything except for the top edges of the roof. And I'm going to paint the little balls at the top with the gesso really quick. I'm thinking of maybe going over these with some like gunmetal color, maybe. I don't know. Decisions. I kept thinking of the word crinoline earlier, but I know that's not the term for these little metal ball things. I think a crinoline has to do with something on the top of a castle. If I'm even saying that correctly. Crinoline? I think that's what it's called. I know there's a word for these, though. Okay. Wood grain for creaky spooky. See, that's what my original thought was. But I don't have a wood grain stencil, and this was the best thing that I had. I mean, of course, I have a stamp, but I don't want to get into all the embossing and stuff like that. I'm already doing a lot of stuff, you know? And this isn't like a big grand altered thingy. You know what I'm saying? It's more just for fun, for my son. But, yeah. So this is the one that I'll be using for that. See, that's what I was thinking, like an old wooden haunted house. But I guess they're made of brick, too. Oh, yeah, I was going to do the base. But I think the brick is winning because we've got 2 votes for brick and 1 for wood. We'll figure it out. We got time. Maybe I can do some tests on a different sheet of paper or something, and then we can figure out what I like best. Well, then let Haven decide tomorrow. I kind of wanted to get it done before tomorrow, though, but okay, so I'm going to go ahead and paint the bottom part, the base. And then I think we're going to have a short intermission. Because I see my dog over there, and he is asking me to take him outside. And I'm sure you guys might want to get a snack. Sure, you know what? What show is that from? 10 points if you know. I'm gonna get a bigger brush. Sure, you know what? It's 11 here. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, painting some. Oh my gosh, I can't think of anything. Oh Lord. Hey, at least it rhymes with 7. 7-Eleven. Are you guys gonna dress up for Halloween? Yeah. Takes a little bit. It's fun for me. Like, I, honest to God, feel more comfortable on a live stream than I do recording a video. You should try it. But like for long ones like this, sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, what do I talk about? Because it's like I'm doing something that's gonna take a while. And the oh my gosh. So I'm like, I'm gonna be standing here for an hour and a half. What do I talk about the whole time? Because I can't really play music. You know what I mean? So I do struggle with that. But otherwise, I think they're fun. To be honest with you, I think live streams are really fun, and I just really love to be able to chat with y'all in live, in live time. That's the funnest thing about it, is being able to get your opinions on stuff and just talking to you in general. It makes it so much more cooler. But then I hate editing. I hate it so much. Like, I just cannot stand editing. Like, if I could always do a video and not edit and it'd be satisfactory, I would just be fine with that. But, unfortunately, it's not the case. So, if I could just do live streams all the time, I would be so happy with that. Which, by the way, guys, April and I are going to be doing a collab soon, right, April? We've been really wanting to try the collaboration thing that they have on Instagram, and I think we're going to test that out and see how it works. See if we can do something fun with it. Because it's always like, you ever watched a live thing on Instagram? There's always that button you have where you can request to join a video. It's that thing. And so yeah, we thought it would be fun to try and see how it works and what happens, and we can get it to work. I think it'll be super fun to be able to talk together and make stuff together. I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. That will have to be soon. The next week, I guess. And yeah, I guess we'll figure it out. But nah, you should definitely try doing a live stream. I don't know. I don't know why I feel more comfortable. I guess I don't know. I feel like I don't have to be completely proper. I feel like I can totally be more myself on a live because it's just me in real time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to pre-plan anything. Well, yeah, of course I have to pre-plan some stuff, but like if I were just going to sit down and do like a journal with me or a craft with me, you know, aside from, you know, this series or whatnot, and just, you know, what do they call? I'm not going to say that phrase, but you know, just whatever. You can totally be more yourself. Plus no editing. and live videos upload literally like within a minute or two, which is the most amazing thing in the world. I don't understand why then it takes other videos so freaking long to upload. Because you could do a 5-hour live stream and I guarantee you it'll upload within like 4 minutes. I know, dude, my older videos are terrible. Absolutely terrible. One of my grimoire videos, it opens up and I'm like, I'm back. I hate that so much. I hate that video so much. I cannot stand it. But it's one of my most viewed videos. So I'm like, I can't take it down. People like it. You know what I mean? So, but it's so terrible. Like, if I were a normal person and I started watching that video, it would creep me out. Like, who is this creep talking about their back? Like, freaking, here's Johnny. That's what it reminds me of. But it's so cringy. Oh my gosh. I hate it so much. Hate it. But that's what I was saying about the editing. Like, it's almost necessary. You know, and even when your videos are edited and they're nice and, you know, you think you're making people happy, people still aren't happy. So, I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Here's Johnny. I love that movie. Literally one of Stephen King's greatest movies. And The Green Mile. I love that one too. Which, I love the story in general. You see how I can just literally go off on the most ridiculous tangents? Aww. That's so sweet though. Yeah, my son be doing the same thing. He's like, and he's so funny when he gets up here too. He's like, you guys, let us know in the comments below. You can type K. I was like, oh my god. I was like, baby, you don't have to tell him what to type. But he's so sweet. And he's just like, you know, commentary, straight up commentary. It's so amazing. He wants to do YouTube videos so bad, and I'm like, dude, you're 8. How about no? I say and I clear my throat all the time. All the time, still. And I think I've done, I don't know how many videos I've done, a lot, but I still have not gotten over like my nervous tick where I clear my throat. It is the most ridiculous nervous tick in the world. But once the video turns on, that's it. And like, I remember one of the first videos I did, I kept saying, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. And then I totally went into an explanation about how when I get nervous, apparently I do that. And yet, someone had to come on there and say, is that you clearing your throat? Yes, my dear, it's me clearing my throat. Bless the hearts of those who have. Same. Same for all of my videos. Bless their hearts for those who have watched them and not completely died of cringe. Seriously. I'm just gonna paint the bats and the cat before I put this gesso away. Like one of those vacuum uppy things. You know, the things on the trucks that beep when they back up. Burr, burr. That's me. Sorry, I'm totally out of frame. Why am I painting the back? Ugh. Lord. Don't need to paint the back, girl. Totally do not even need to paint the back here. Because, well, maybe I do need to paint the backs of the wings. I'm going to glue these like around the top of the rooftops to add some more dimension up there. Like, you know, they're flying around the roof and stuff. So I get off the sides, they do need to be painted. So I just need to be quiet. Just the wings, anyway. Oh my gosh. So recently I got hooked on this show on Netflix called Merlin, and I cannot stop watching it, you guys. It is I don't know, I'm into it. I'm so into it. The characters are just cool. The actors are really good. The storyline's good. There's a bad guy that you hate. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't. Talking about dying of cringe. Oh, Lord. Okay, I know I keep saying it, but after the cat, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna have to take a break. I gotta take the dog out. And I gotta get some more water in my cup. I hope that's okay with you guys. Y'all cool with that? If I take a little intermission? Of course, the people watching the playback can just fast forward it. Okay, sweet. I don't want him to start like whining and stuff in the video, which he will do. Sometimes styles. That's true though. That is very true. I have watched older videos many times just to gain inspiration from other people, you know. Projects that of course I've watched before, and like recently too I've been watching some card making tutorials because like I've always made cards, but I'm not like a card maker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a professional. And now that I have more, like, used to when I make cards for my family and stuff, I'd only use like scrapbooking paper and then a bunch of stuff. Like, for instance, Mother's Day, I'd use like three-dimensional flowers, and I'd draw out the words and stuff like that. Well, now I have better supplies, and it's like, what do I do with this stuff? How do I add this stamp? What do I do if I have a glitter card base, you know? So yeah, I've been watching a lot of them, and some of them are pretty old. And I used to do scrapbooking a lot too, but I haven't done that in like years. Probably 2.5, 3 years. I think when I started making journals, I kind of just stopped. And so now I have a bunch of stuff saved up for my son's scrapbook that I really need to do. But I don't know, making journals is just so much more fun than scrapbooks to me. It's more inspirational. And you can make a journal to be like a scrapbook anyway. So it's like, I swear, you can do whatever you want with junk journals. It's so cool. Aw, that's so neat. Oh yeah, you were telling us a while back that your husband, weren't you the one that was saying your husband is a bad influence on you with shopping? Because you guys get to go shopping together at the craft stores and stuff. Was it you that was saying that? Man, I wish my freaking husband would like enjoy going to craft stores with me. That is so cool. Oh my god, I love that. I love it. Did you guys ever do a video together? Because if you didn't, you should. He's an enabler. Oh, you should totally do a video together. I really think you should. I think that that would be so cool. Your guy's anything like mine, though, he'd be like, he wouldn't know what to do. I've been trying to get mine to record his music for years and years and years, and he just won't do it. I mean, other than for himself, of course. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry, and we will come back. Let's say it's been an hour and 30 minutes. 10 minutes. But I'm not gonna stop the video because if I do, I'll have to start back over. Can you pause this thing, April? You can't, can you? Oh, you can mute the microphone? I didn't know that. Gosh, I just don't know anything about this. Might be able to pause it. Yeah, I'll probably just mute the microphone so you don't hear me going in and out the door and stuff. What's this one? What's this do? Oh, that's the... Oh, I'll put a filter on there for you. Spooky fog. Oh, these are cute, guys. Yes, I like this. I like that one a lot. Alright, I'm going to put the spooky fog for you. And I'm going to mute the microphone and I'll be back in a few. Okay? Okay? You guys go grab a snack and take a bathroom break. And I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let's turn this thingy off. And I was thinking, can y'all hear me? I hope you can hear me. So I was thinking about the bricks versus wood debate. What if, I don't know, the bricks do look pretty cool. If ooh, that's a hard decision, you guys. I don't know, I like the bricks, I think. I don't know. I'll think on it some more. I'm gonna, yeah, that's pretty dry. So I'm gonna paint the rooftop, and the other pieces that we have to paint are, let's see here. I want to leave some for Haven to do tomorrow, so I'll do the fence. I'm gonna let Haven do the pumpkins and maybe the tree because I think he'll like that. And I'll do the tombstone. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the roof and the fence and the tombstone. I think we'll just do a black fence. That'll be good. And with the tombstones, what I think I'm going to do is do the gesso, and there's a little bit of grass here. I'm going to do the gesso, and then I'm going to go over it with black, but I want to add some texture to some of them because I think that'll be pretty neat. So I'm just going to have a seat and paint those guys. Hope that I didn't take too long. The intermission. I had a bathroom break, took the puppy out, and had to think about what we were going to do with the texture for the house. Make sure that I get the edges really good. I think maybe we'll go for another hour and then call it a night. Or just whenever I get tired. Sorry, I hope I'm brain. Check. Okay. We good? I am thinning the gesso out just a bit because it's a little bit more difficult to cover with when it's so thick. This is a very thick black gesso. I love it though. It's fantastic. Go over the words here lightly. I do want them to stay. I want them to show up. For sure. It's gonna look so cool when we start putting everything together. Kind of wish they had designed it so that the words were a little bit thicker. I just painted my finger. But it's okay. It's alright. And like I said, even though I am going to go over these with gray, I did want to add the gesso to this as a primer because it's wood and it's porous. And the gesso is all of the other stuff stick better. Of course, I'm using black because I want it to look dark and grungy and spooky. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go over the grass too because, I mean, with acrylic paint, it'll cover it pretty well. And if the black shows through a little bit, that'll be okay because it'll look more creepy and like dead grass or whatever. So that'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to go over this with the heat gun just a sec. I redo my little bat because he didn't get a good coat on him. Hello, can you guys hear me? Okay, sweet. You didn't miss anything. I just got back like 2 minutes ago. I just painted the tombstones here, and I think I've talked about a little bit of something. Ooh, Happy Meals. Who did you get Happy Meals from? And thank you. It turned out pretty good, huh? I am gonna paint it though, so hopefully it'll stay cool. It'll stay looking cool. I mean, now these are plastic; they're not wood, so it's gonna take a couple of coats, but I don't think it looks too bad. Dry it super quick so I don't melt it. Sorry, I keep going out of frame. Nice. That's one thing I did not do, and I probably should have, was I didn't get a snack. But I've got my fancy water. This is so good, you guys. So good. It's refreshing. My fancy water. Compliments of Miss April. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Let me make sure I get the edges good. Oh my gosh, this is really tedious. Yummy. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. And very healthy. I love peanut butter with anything, dude. Peanut butter is good for your legs too. Like if you have RLS, cramps and stuff. It's probably actually a really good thing to eat those at night. Eat peanut butter at night. Caramel. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, you're making me so hungry. I'm just trying to get into the little cracks and crevices. Don't want any white showing. These plastic pieces are, the gesso is painting them really well. I'm surprised. I mean, I knew it would, but I didn't think it would do that good of a job. Plastic is usually really difficult to cover. One sec. These pieces, you mean? These I got in an eBay. I won an eBay auction for like, the reason why I wanted it was because the lady was auctioning, like, it was like a, I think it was labeled like Halloween scrapbook embellishment kit or something like that. But she had like a whole bowl of really cute Halloween buttons. Here, I'll show you in the photograph. And I'd been looking for some, but I didn't want to spend $4 a pack. But it was stuff like this. And then all of these trees. some candy pieces. I already had some, but then there was some in that, like all these little cats here, a few pumpkins, these spider webs down here. Pretty much 80% of these buttons and stuff was in it, and then like ribbons and some die cut, just all kinds of random things, embellishment pieces. Well, she ended up sending me a bunch of extra stuff, and this was in it, and I just thought that they were really cute, and I knew that I had to use them for like a little, excuse me, a little scene. And then these are from like the wood veneer sets. I think I said Joann's earlier, but I'm pretty sure I may have gotten these at Hobby Lobby, because they had a wood veneer set as well, and I think I actually got them from there. So I'm pretty sure I said Joann's earlier, but it's not Joann's, it's Hobby Lobby. So, yeah. Okay. What should we do first? I think I'll leave the bats black. The house and stuff, the house, the tombstone, and this piece all go together, and you fit them in the slots in the base. And that is from Joann's. I actually got it 2 years ago. That's how long I've had this. But it was this set here. Haven and I found it after Halloween 2 years ago. Pretty sure I got it on clearance. And so you put it together and it's like this here. The little pieces. It says $6.99, but I guarantee you I paid less than $2 for it. So that's where that came from. And then I'm kind of just adding other little things into it. And then like tomorrow when we finish it, when Haven's back on, I'll show you the other stuff that we're gonna do. So let's see, what should I do first? Let's paint the rooftops. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna use gesso, but I'm gonna water it down quite a bit. And I was thinking too, like, I just broke that. What? Well, I guess it was about time. I just broke my paintbrush. No. I've literally had these paintbrushes probably 12. I guess it was time. Anyway, I wanted to do either the roof pitch black and the house black with gray, or vice versa. So there's something else I have to figure out. Decisions, so many decisions. I am watering down some gesso. I'm gonna make it really, really watery. Well, not too watery, but watery enough to where it'll cover this easily. That's not even watery enough, so maybe I should pat. Yeah, let's pat. So yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to do. I don't think this is gonna turn this completely black too, and so maybe we'll do like gray or with silver touches on the rooftops, and the black house. I think the house has to be black, right? Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but you know what I mean. painted my finger again. Oh my gosh. Look. Told you guys. Super clumsy. Hopefully I'm getting the edges good enough. I don't feel like picking it up right now. Sorry. You're a little silent there. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, the struggle is real, especially when you, like, really start getting into what you're doing. Like, what do I talk about? Pick up some of that gesso. Almost done with this part. And I'm patting these because I know that some of them may come up. So I'm trying to be kind of gentle with this. But the gesso should help to further secure the little beads down, or the sand, or whatever you want to call them. You may take a couple of coats to make it like really black, but I don't know. Maybe I think I'm not gonna try. I think I am gonna do the gray roof. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up, make sure I got all the edges. Make sure there's no globbies. Yeah, we could do that, but we have to Instagram though. It's like an Instagram thing. I don't know. Can you do that on here, April? I don't know if you can. But yeah, that episode's just gonna be on Instagram. Oh, I'm really excited for it too. Probably should have tried that because I can't believe I broke that paintbrush. It's kind of funny. That's the only thing, like, these blue handled brushes are plastic handles, and they were a gift from one of my roommates in college. She was so sweet. She was like, I bought these and I never used them, so they were basically like brand new, and she knew that I was an artist, so she gave them to me, and I've had them all of these years. God, I can't believe I'm saying that. All these years ago, I was in college. Wow. Aging really slaps you in the face, doesn't it? Almost done with this. And you did? That's awesome. What's your major? Or did you graduate? Yeah. 30 years. What? Nuh-uh. How old are you? Did I just ask that? You're not that old, though. You're still young. That's a good thing to have under your belt, I think. Are you planning on owning your own business? Or you just wanted to learn that as well? Or okay, I'm just checking to make sure I got like all of the little corners and stuff. That is amazing, dude. Amazing. Good for you, man. Woman. Woman power. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, now ladies. Yeah. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Okay. I'm gonna dry the back at least with heat gun. I said, okay now, fellas. Give me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Speaking of neighbors, I don't know if you guys can hear all that beating and banging and stuff, but that's my neighbors. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna paint the ghosty. One sec. I'm gonna change my dirty water. I just wanted to change that because it was really black, and before I try to dip into this white here, get my brush dirty. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna worry about it. I was gonna say maybe I should use gesso, but it's okay. I'll just use this acrylic. I am gonna go pearl white as well, which I think would be super cute. And it did mess up on a few spots, but it's okay. Uh-oh. My battery is getting low. I'm gonna have to plug my phone up. That's cool, and being cool. Ice cool. Alright. It's stuck in my head now. I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll just call it a night in a few minutes since my battery is dying anyway. Maybe. And the neighbors, I don't know what they're doing down there, but they are being so loud. Bang stuff. It's like midnight, people. Come on. I tell you what. This little ghostie's got details. Yeah, because it's only like 11 o'clock there, right? No, 10. 10 o'clock. Oh, I will. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Day 8 is just going to be part 2 of this. Because, like I said, I want to finish it. And also, I would like Haven. I know he wants to do the little creatures and stuff. So, we'll definitely be back tomorrow to finish it. And so that's what we'll do for day 8. We'll just do the rest of this. This is probably going to be one of the more relaxed lives for the series, but it's okay. That's who I am. This is really hard to do. I've got white everywhere now. Yeah. Let me dry this real quick. it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh my gosh, it's still stuck in my head. Trying to fix some spots where I really messed it. Oh my gosh. You know what song just popped into my head? I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I think it's too late for me. Oh my gosh. I knew you were right, believing for so long. I really can't sing, but I still like to. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. That's why I love. That's why I love watching your live streams, April, because you always be singing and I love it. Good night. Oh, I think I need to go to bed. I can't see when I hold it there, so just hold on. Oh my gosh. The hand's shaking. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Whoever just joined, hello. Oh my word. Just a little bit of late night fun, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tiniest little bit. Okay. I'm almost done. I'm also trying to cover up this little itty bitty spot in between here that I didn't get before. And yet, I'm still painting. Oh my gosh. I love that though, when you get the late night giggles. Oh, dang it! I got black on the bottom of the ghost. No! What's that song? You can't have one without the other. Oh, what is that? It was for a TV show. You can't have one without the other. Love and magic, love and magic. Or no, that's not right, is it? Something, something goes together like a horse and carriage. I can't sing. Whatever. Whatever. April, be quiet. Let me fix this little dot here. It's trying to ruin my life. No, you know what? You know what musical I really love? Is The Sound of Music. I've loved that since I was a kid. And I know all the songs. You want me to sing you all the songs? No, I'm just kidding. Never would I do that. Way too embarrassing. But I can do it. Yes, okay. Let me dry this real quick. Okay, I'll go ahead and stand this guy up. And here, oh my gosh, I thought that it would happen. The paint would. that the paint would, oh, maybe I'm putting in the wrong one, cause it to be harder to get it in there. Okay, I got it. Almost. But, come on, focus. There we go. Here's the roof. All the little holes got covered up, but that's alright. I love the texture though, it's so cool looking up close. A little ghosty. And we did the tombstones. Well, we gessoed the tombstones. But we did the gates. And these I'm going to have to glue in. I think I'm going to glue them in the front here. So it'll be like that. It'll be like this. Which I think will look really neat. So, yeah. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. It's late. I need to go to bed. Because I'm up here trying to sing and stuff. And it ain't happening. It's just not happening. So, yeah. So, like I said, for day 8, we're just going to come back with part 2 of this. And Haven will be back, and we will paint the tree and the jack-o'-lanterns. I may do some work on this tomorrow. Ahead of time, like do these. I might. I don't know if I have time. Yeah, and we'll try to finish it up. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night or morning or afternoon wherever you are in the world. And I really appreciate everybody stopping by to watch. And later taking the time to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me drop things and try to sing silly songs. Anyway, good night. You guys creep it real and spread the love. And I will catch you on the flip side. Good night.